Lieutenant George Ibarra Jr. has been dealing with heart disease his entire life. The 41-year-old patrol lieutenant with the Alton Police Department was born with a heart murmur.
They wanted to operate, but I was too small, so they made the decision to wait till I was a year and a half and then went ahead and did open heart surgery at that time.
Lieutenant Ibarra was way too young to remember the experience, but he knows the toll it took on his mother.
I found some pictures that I had never seen. Usually pictures that I see are when I already have my scar on my chest. So when I saw this picture, I actually asked her about it, and she told me that she didn't take a lot of pictures when I was a baby because they gave me a 50-50 chance that I was going to survive the operation. So she was so scared.
Despite undergoing a successful operation, Lieutenant Ibarra still wasn't in the clear. He had to consult with his cardiologist, who was based out of the Valley once a year his entire childhood.
I would be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, leave at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's really what I remember is being at that particular clinic and getting that help, and having somebody that was checking my condition out, making sure that I was progressing the right way.
Despite his progress, Lieutenant Ibarra still had to take an extra step to play sports in junior high.
When I went to my family doctor and he knew about my condition, he's like, I can't clear you right away with just a regular physical. You're going to have to go to a heart specialist. It was still something, an extra step that my family had to travel in order for me to play sports, and I really wanted to, so there go my parents taking me all the way up there just to make me happy.
Lieutenant Ibarra, who has been with the Alton Police Department for 7 years, has managed to thrive despite his previous condition, as well as being a diabetic, and he makes every effort to live a healthy lifestyle.
I work out 3, 4, 5 times a week, do cardio, try to eat well, and that's the biggest thing is the eating healthy. We live in the Valley, we love tortillas, we love the fried food, but I really try to measure and try not to have too many of those because I know my condition, my heart condition.
And the lieutenant encourages you to pay attention to your own body with regular medical checkups. And if you learn that you do have a health issue that could lead to heart disease, he urges you to act.
Don't think, oh, it's going to fix itself, because my situation would have not fixed itself. I needed to get open heart surgery. So I would say take care of it as quickly as you can before it becomes a bigger issue. Because we only get one body, and we got to take care of it as best as we can. I'm not the perfect example, but if we focus on our own body, we can have it last a long, long time.